0 viewers. What? What's up? It's Wilshocker. Play more Final Fantasy 14. For nobody. For no reason. Nothing I can do. Gotta put myself out there. You know how it is. Just kind of cruising. Just kind of making my way in the world. And doing what I can. When I can. The emphasis on when. Gosh. Not time anymore. I miss having time. I miss having time. I loved being younger. I had time for stuff when I was younger. Now I don't have time for anything. Do 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 do. I am Sasanami. I serve under Shiosai, the High Priest of Shisui of the Violet Tides. My duties include drafting the necessary paperwork for courtly functions in the village, as well as writing letters and arranging meetings. Whenever the High Priest is too busy to do so himself, I will also attend to the needs of his beloved otter, Isobe. What kind of place is this? Long ago, we the Rain were driven from our ancestral home. Our forefathers sought refuge here under the sea, and thus humble but peaceful village of Misusno Sato came into existence. We are ruled by the Ruby Princess. Few besides those who serve at the royal courts, however, know her face, and even they seldom see her in person. Currently, Her Highness is carrying out a private ceremony of sorts. All, including her most entrusted advisors, have been barred from entering or exiting the place. Or, unless she said palace. I don't know if she said place or palace. I was reading a little fast. Manna. It is my dream to one day meet the Ruby Princess. I bet she is beautiful. Have you ever met her, mister? Not yet. Not yet. Let's see who's online. Eclair. How are you? Who is Eclair? I don't have any data on her. Chirp, chirp. Aww. I can play triple triad with a little squirrel thing. That's cute. Oh, these are all auras. I wonder why they're all auras. Is this our man? Leave this place and never return. We have no need of wide-eyed wanderers. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. My name is Lise, and these are my friends, Will and Alize. We're looking for the overseer of Sul no Sato, Shiosai. That's you, isn't it? The Kojin of the Blue sent you hither, did they? I am no overseer, nor ever would I ever claim to be one. I am High Priest of Shisui of the Violet Tides, Shiosai. So you are the man we're looking for. Great, we need your help. We're looking for this jewel called the Yasakani no... Stop, I will hear no more. We will suffer no outside troubles in our sanctuary, especially those of would-be treasure hunters. Cheep cheep! Aww. Quiet, Isobe, or there will be no dango for dinner. Ahem. I can do naught to aid you. I say to you again, leave this place and never return. At the very least, sir, you might contend to tell us of your village, and of why you are so loath to show us even the most basic courtesy. Nah. Sui no Sato is our sanctuary. Under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess, sovereign of Shisui, we reign and enjoy humble yet fulfilling lives. But it was not always so. Long ago, our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands, Beneath the waters, they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here have they flourished. All that we are, our culture, our traditions, is born of the sea, as was I. Though we have engaged others in diplomacy, it has ever been with the utmost caution. Isolation and independence are essential to preserving our way of life. So it was when Doma fell 25 years past. So it was when Doma fell 25 years past. The Ruby Princess, in her wisdom, decreed that we would take no part. As it was, so ever shall it be. Forgive, forever and ever apart. Forgive me. I understand how highly you value your way of life and how you will suffer none to endanger it. You may be assured that we have no desire to do so, and I would hope that we have given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, it is not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who call Sui no Sato home. For me to defy their will and permit outsiders to remain would be a gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. Oh well, time to go home. Everywhere we go, it's the same. Go away. We don't want any. You think it'd be used? You think I'd be used to it by now? But some stupid part of me just can't help hoping for the best. And so it continues. Another village, another deaf ear. Clearly, Gilrabania is not the only place with walls. I started to wonder if this was all a huge mistake. Kosetsu couldn't have known we would take this long. I only hope he's alive. Knuckles, Rogue, Paladin. I think I'll go with the ninja weapon. Something tells me it's the more popular out of these. Yeah, I think I'll take ninja. Ba 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 ba. Oof. Oh no. Not Gosetsu. Oof.
I tire of this filthy tavern, and it's still filthier clientele.
'Tis scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Name calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Orphan of the Nayuri. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
Oh. Ouch. Dummy mommy.
Not enough. Not nearly enough. My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable. Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you.
Jeez.
But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oath go and fetch your master's head. Oh, Hanami rest his soul. Noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death? Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of time to get used to it. Oh yes, I heard the stories. About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
I do not deny my sins, but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like me.
Oof.
So, let us not dwell
Dang.
on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Doma's missing heir.
Doma's missing heir.
Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. And I know you helped him flee. So tell me, what became of Lord Hie?
To my dismay, the details escape me at present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
Of all the bloody stupid... Ah! When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make him pay.
Wonder what's going on there. Not familiar with this part of the story. Oof. We seem to have reached an impasse, and to make matters worse, every solution I can think of will only take more time. I don't suppose you have any ideas, do you? Ha! The thought of administering a little encouragement does have its appeal, but I would need to be convinced that the Red Kojin knew anything before resorting to violence. You were the ones who came from above, yes? If we could have a moment of your time? My apologies. I did not mean to startle you. My name is Hanami, and this is my wife Yunagi. We were wondering, have you any news from Doma? If so, we should very much like to hear it. May I ask why? If you must. Our daughter fought in the rebellion. We have heard naught from her since. 'Twould be too much to hope that you know of her, but her name is Yugiri. Wow, we met Yugiri's parents. Kami be praised. She lives. She lives. We're looking for her too, actually, but I'm sure she's all right. We had no idea she hailed from Suis no Sato. How did she come to serve Doma as a shinobi? It all began when she was a little girl. She and another child crept out of the village, having grown curious about the outside world. To Doma they went, where they met a young boy, a proud son of Yangzia. His tales of imperial oppression left a lasting impression on her. When she returned, she spoke passionately of the Domans' plight and urged us to take the boy in, but my wife and I would not hear of it. We thought the matter closed, but she never forgot his words. She became convinced that the Garleans would one day come for us, and it was in search of the strength to defend us that she left, years later, to learn the ways of the shinobi. When the Ruby Princess learned of this, she forbade Yugiri's return, lest she bring misfortune to us all. We protested the judgment, but there was naught we could do, and so our daughter, who wanted only to keep her people safe... Surely there's something we can do for these people. They who gave her aid and succor when no other would. I am but a humble stonemason. If it is the Yasukani no Magatama you seek, I may yet be of some assistance to you. The jewel is known to possess an unusual property. To the naked eye it is as jade, but when bathed in a particular light it shimmers with a divine resplendence. I've mined similar materials before. To find them, one must use these lamps. They cast an invisible light under which the stones sparkle. In the deepest depths, they're invaluable. You give me a sparkly rock maker finder thing. There's a sunken ship to the east. Though the currents may have spirited away your cargo, you could begin your search there. I hope you find that which you seek. I only wish there was something more we could do to assist you. Know that you will be in my prayers. And when next you see our daughter, pray tell her not a day goes by that her parents and her brothers do not think of her. I like Aura people. Aura is my favorite. Da-da-da. Obviously. Ooh, another thing. You are a man from above. I am Kurenai, sister to the Ruby Princess, the ruler of these seas. Your bearing bespeaks a strength and courage few possess. I have been waiting for one such as yourself to arrive. Though not many know it, the Ruby Princess's life currently hangs in the balance. What? A few days ago, a man cloaked in black visited Shisui of the Violet Tides. He claimed he had come to bestow a blessing of holy protection upon the palace. The incantation he muttered instead drew forth a terrible spirit, which took possession of my sister's body. Not long after, similar wraiths of the void began to surge forth, overtaking the palace and stealing the souls of her nearby guards. Shizoi immediately evacuated everyone and has since barred people from entering or leaving the palace. Officially, the Ruby Princess is conducting a private ceremony. None but Shiosai and I know the truth. We have placed a seal over Shizui of the Violet Tides to prevent any of the wraiths from within from escaping. However, it will not hold for much longer. Shiosai grows more convinced by the hour that we must destroy the dome and everyone within it, including my sister. I beseech you, man of the land, lend unto me your might. Please find a way to save her. I kinda want to do the side quests now, but I want to unlock flying first. God, this is gonna take so long. And you are? Lady Kurenai, what brings you here? My lady, you of all people must realize how incredibly dangerous it was of you to trust another with our secrets, much less a newcomer whose intentions we know not of. What other choice did I have? When the seal breaks, we will be forced to drown the palace and all the souls within. Would you sooner have me sacrifice my sister and my people than turning to outside hell? And you think this man has some hidden power, capable of delivering Suiso no Sato from untold disaster? Yes. I realize it is not in your nature to ask for assistance, but like it or not, there is little else we can do. No outcome could be worse than losing the Ruby Princess. Even you must realize we only stand to gain by requesting this man's aid. You have the right of it. Very well, I'll give you your friend until the next high tide to rescue the princess. If he fails, however, I will destroy the dome and atone for the deed with my life. Remember, my lady, should it come to this, you shall be the one to inherit the throne. Here, take this scroll. It will permit you to pass into Shizui of the Violet Tides. I presume you are aware of where it is located? Not to worry, I shall show him there. Dungeon! The palace lies just beyond the turquoise trench. Before we leave, however, there is one last thing I must share with you. I was not entirely truthful in everything I have told you. It is nothing that affects our current predicament, but it is nevertheless a lie. I mean, to set it straight once this is all over. Forgive me, if it was something I could tell you now, I would. Okay. She's not really the princess's sister, I guess? That's really the only thing that she told us so far. Ooh, that's very far away, isn't it? I think I will go there now and collect my air thingies on the way. Well, it looks like I can't get onto that island yet. Gotta enter from a different direction, so... Bites. Can't see. Wow. That is very, very deep down. Very deep down. Amazing. Whew. gotta go all the way back to the village. Sure enough. Isn't that a pain? All the way back. Take my money square. And just keep doing what you're doing. Because that was fun. This is a great game. I'm gonna be right back. Oof. Alright, let me get back to the town, turn in this quest, and then we'll call it a day. At least for now. Gosh, I want to finish this game so badly. But I'm gonna be here for a while. I still got months of playing left to go. But hey, I'll get there. I will get there. There's a lot of quests to do. Ton of quests. Holy crap. Wahoo! Please allow me to once again thank you for your help. You may be happy to hear that the palace guards are all slowly beginning to return to their senses. It seems peace has finally been restored to the palace. You have saved everyone, including Shiosai, from an untimely death. If only the Ruby Princess would open her eyes, Suino Sato will be exactly as it was before. So I suppose we must simply be grateful for how well things turned out. Now that the worst of the storm is past and the tides have begun to calm, it is time that I came clean. What did you want to say? Da, 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 da. Was that gloves or ring? Okay. Let's stop here.